are, okay? You want to be a wise ass? You want to rip the team when it's down? You want to make memes making fun of your team as you're wearing your colors? You're a clown. You're an absolute clown. Now you're happy to come back and get behind it? Where you been when the going got tough? Where you been during the dark times and the hard times? Have you been there? Or have you been a creator of mocking the team when they're losing? Are you more famous for being on the internet when the team's playing poorly by mocking the team that you claim to be your team? You got a tattoo that says Raiders. You got a title that says Raider blank. You claim to be a Raider fan, and you've been mocking this team. Fortunately, it's a small, tiny group of people that make up a joke of the fan base that is a clown show. I'm talking to the Raider fans that I know from the Black Hole in Oakland. I'm a member of the Black Hole, okay? I'm talking about the diehard fans who love this team and have been through this team during the most difficult days, made the playoffs once in Vegas, okay? Had more success than most teams in this league, got probably the top hire of the offseason, going to probably get a really good staff that's coming together, a really good staff from what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing something on the staff as it's going to come together sooner than later. But with all of the stuff that's happening now, this is an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity for you to look in the mirror, and say to yourself, what type of fan am I going to be? Look, I'm going to get behind Josh McDaniels, Antonio Pierce, Rich Bisaccia, either way. Either way. Why wouldn't I? I'm loyal. You're going to get me on loyalty? Good luck. I'm loyal. I'm going to get behind this coach no matter what my role is, no matter what they ask me to do. I've done it all here for this team. I've done it all. I'm happy with my legacy with the fans here and motivating the fans. I'm excited about that. No one can take that away. But with the energy I have, which is superior than most, my energy every day to galvanize and motivate people, I am telling you that this is a unique motivational moment in Raider history, in the history of the Raiders. Because when John Madden got hired as the youngest coach of all time, and even John Gruden, when he got hired, and I was there for that, there wasn't social media. There wasn't podcast. You couldn't make a reel on your phone. You couldn't do some of the things you can do now. And I'm looking at a time now where we're in a really good spot to do something great. So that's it. Sam Bruckhouse from Soonersports.com. Yeah, Sooner Sports. We got him. Really excited that he's joining us from Radio Row. Sam, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Hey, thank y'all so much for having me. This is the best time of year. We got basketball, college basketball, NBA basketball. We got football. We got the draft. And we got the Super Bowl coming up. This is one of the most interesting Super Bowls, I think, in recent years, one of the most closely contested it seems to be. So I'm excited to talk about it today.
All right, we'll get into that in a minute. I want to start off with the breaking news today because I'm flowing with the Raiders signing their head coach and principal. They can't announce it until Monday on what's coming up with Clint Kubiak. How do you feel about that hire?
So I think this is a very unique hire. I, as a data scientist, have been a little lower on Clint Kubiak as an offensive coordinator, particularly as a play caller, play sequencer. I think you look at his pass rate over expected, it is very low. And I think in particular, the back half of the Seattle Seahawks season that really hurt them, I think it hurt the New Orleans Saints last year. And I think way back when it's hurt him in other organizations as well. The difference is I think this is a perfect fit for that type of profile. So while I'm a little lower on him as a play caller, I actually think he'll be a good head coach because you have a rookie quarterback coming in. You're going to have a lot of motions and a lot of play action that'll give him a little better looks. And again, some assuming the Raiders take Fernando Mendoza, but you have an excellent running back in Ashton Jeanty who showed, I think, that he could be an NFL running back. You got an offensive line that is headlined by Colton Miller, who played through injuries this year. So ironically, if this was an offensive coordinator hire for the Raiders, I'd be a little questionable, even though he's in the Super Bowl and had the game of his life last week. As a head coach, I think this actually makes sense just from a play calling perspective as a result.
Sam Bruckhouse is our guest. So let me follow up on that because this is interesting information. From the analytics side of this, and he has Jackson Smith and Jigba. They had two running backs in Seattle. They're in the Super Bowl. There were some things that you saw in regards to what? Down and distance, play calling, the analytics of attacking that you didn't love, but you think could work well as a head coach who has play calling abilities.